There are, of course, different types. I would say that calisthenics or lifting weights are. Okay, so last time we've talked about how to create habits. Now, today we're gonna talk about what probably most of you will do, which is working out to get in a better shape. That's probably the part that almost everyone starts their self improvement with, working out and getting into a better shape. It's because getting into a better shape is the easiest thing that we can do out of all those things that are part of self improvement, because you don't need to spend hours upon hours of research about which business idea is gonna work, what are the needs of today's market, and all these things. You don't have to change yourself in a way that you have to talk to people if you are introverted. So working out is probably the easiest to start with. Not only is it the easiest to start with, it also is the thing that's gonna help you maintain your good habit, or help you create at least one good habit, and it's gonna make you disciplined, because if you are gonna be working out, you're gonna want to most of the time work out even when you don't feel like it. Now, there are, of course, different types of working out which affect you in a different way. If we take, for example, lifting weights, then of course you're gonna be more buff than if we take into consideration doing calisthenics. If you lift weights, I don't have anything against you. It's your way how to get stronger, have more muscles, and look better. Of course, it's a good way. I'm not saying that it's a bad way. In my opinion, I prefer calisthenics, but still, I think lifting weights is good for you. At least it helps you get into the shape, and also it helps you with getting more confidence, because when you lift weights, you're gonna feel more confident the heavier weights you lift. So it's gonna be a little bit of ego boosting, ego lifting, but that's something that probably almost everyone who lifts weights experiences at least once. Now, there's the second part that I talked about, calisthenics. That's my preferred type of workout. It's mostly bodyweight workout with things like push-ups, squats, pull-ups, and all these things. And you could say that it's not that much about building muscle mass as lifting weights, but I would say that if you do calisthenics, you're more likely to be lean. You're gonna be more of a sleeper build. Of course, you're gonna build muscles, and you might build them fast depending on if you use some supplements, but I would say that calisthenics just helps you maintain your body shape and get stronger as is. Which if you would see me, I'm quite thin. Like my whole side profile, if we take my stomach side profile, is about like this much. I don't know how to say how big it would be. Probably 10 to 15 centimeters or 4 to 6 inches. I don't know inches that well. So I'm really fucking thin, and I don't care. I don't hate it. I kind of like it, but again, then I want to build muscle mass, and I don't want to be too bulky, so I decided to go for a calisthenics approach. For calisthenics, of course, you can use some weights, as I do when at some point you move past your body weight, that your body weight is easy for you. You're gonna use some weights to make it again harder for you. You have to go slowly. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start doing calisthenics and I'm gonna lift, and I'm gonna do it with a 40-pound vest or 18 kilogram or almost 18 kilogram vest on myself. Nah, you're not gonna do that. You would destroy yourself by doing that. You have to start slowly. That's also with lifting weights. You can't just go straight away for 100 kilogram bench press. No, you're not gonna do that bench press. Your body is not ready for it. You have to start slowly and slowly build up the muscles. Now that we've talked of, well, I wanted to say now that we've talked about all the types of exercises you can do, but of course there's CrossFit, but let's not talk about CrossFit. I would say that calisthenics or lifting weights are the best you can do, because CrossFit is so much dependent on your motion energy, which is weird. You should want to take it off through your muscles to make them stronger and not help them with the motion. Now, we've talked about all the types of exercises you can have or workouts you can do, and now we should talk a little bit about what you should do with the exercising. Not only you shouldn't only just go to the gym and start lifting weights and then go away, or go to the gym, start doing pull-ups, calisthenics, and then go away. No, what you should do is, before you start lifting or doing the exercises of calisthenics, you should warm up. You should do a little bit of running or a little bit of skipping rope or stretching, but I would say that stretching before the workout is gonna make you a little bit weaker, okay, because your muscles are gonna be more relaxed, so it's gonna be making you a little bit weaker, and that's why I think that you should warm up with running or jumping rope or jumping jacks, just anything that's gonna move your whole body and make it warmer. Then at that point, if you're warmed up, you can just go and do your exercises. Nothing should happen to you at that point. Of course, if you overload yourself, you're gonna be injured somehow. Now you've gone through your workout and you're finishing. What you should do now is stretch your body, stretch the parts especially stretch the parts you've been working out, because stretching is important for your body. Of course, it's gonna make your muscles more relaxed, make them weaker, which means they from the pumped up state, they're gonna get a little bit back to the deflated state, and you're gonna be a little bit weaker. But if you wouldn't stretch, your body would start creating blocks in some parts, and it could endanger your life. So stretching is important, and you should do it. Well, you probably should know that it's no quick thing. It takes a lot of time and effort to change your body with the exercises. So don't give up on it. And even though it might seem nothing is happening, there always is something happening. And you can check this not by scale because let's say you're not as me, who was his whole life thin, was underweight, weighed 10 kilos less than he should have, and is quite tall, with me now being almost 2 meters above 6'4", 6 feet 4, I think I'm above. I don't remember the American unit, the imperial system. I don't know it too well. Then you can check, or if you're like me, you're not gonna be able to check your progress on a scale. Your weight is not gonna change that much. If you're overweight or normal weight, you're probably gonna lose some fat, but in exchange for that fat, you're gonna get muscles. So you're gonna be still the same weight, but look different. And that's why you should check. Of course, you can check with a scale, but it has to be the scale that checks your water levels, bone density, how much fat you have, like these special scales, not the normal scale. And if you check through, or if you don't have the special scale, you can just check in the mirror. In the mirror, you're gonna see all your progress. Of course, after some time, you might get into the point where you get such a nice thing called body dysmorphia, and you're not gonna see any progress anymore, which is annoying, but you have to believe there always is some kind of a progress made, and without it, you would start to gain weight again. Again, I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you want, you can put in the comment your preferred form of exercising. I would like to know what you like to do to exercise. So I'll see you in the next one.